This world is scripted, and most people never realize. They are following lines they never chose. Your thoughts, your fears, your desires, none of them began with you. From the moment you could understand words, a program started running inside your mind. What success looks like, what failure feels like, what you should want, what you should avoid. You didn't consent to this script, you inherited it. Most people believe they are free because they can choose between options, but the options were selected for them. What career is respectable? What lifestyle is normal? What opinions are acceptable? The script doesn't control everything. Just enough. Notice how predictable reactions are. Outrage on command, fear on schedule, desire triggered instantly. This is not living, this is responding. And a reactive mind is the easiest mind to control, but here's the fracture. The moment you observe a thought instead of obeying it, the script weakens when you ask, why do I want this? Why does this upset me? Who taught me to fear this? You are no longer inside the story. Thoughts are not orders. Emotions are not commands, they are suggestions. Most people never question them, so they mistake impulse for truth. Awareness is not suppression, it is distance. And distance creates freedom. Most suffering does not come from events, it comes from interpretation. The insult hurts because the script says it should. The loss devastates because the script defined your worth that way. The fear paralyzes because the script exaggerates consequences. Change the interpretation, and the event loses power. When you stop reacting automatically, people notice. You become harder to provoke, harder to manipulate, harder to predict. Predictability is how control works. An awake mind is dangerous to any system built on reaction. Control of the mind is misunderstood. It is not domination, it is not force, it is clarity. You let thoughts pass without chasing them. You feel emotions without becoming them. You respond instead of react. This is where life actually begins, not when the world changes. Not when circumstances improve, but when your relationship to them shifts. You stop asking, what is happening to me? And start asking, how am I choosing to respond? The world does not soften for awakened people. Pressure remains, loss remains, uncertainty remains. But you are no longer owned by it. The script still exists, you just aren't trapped inside it. To awaken is not to escape the world, it is to see it clearly. You recognize patterns, you see incentives. You understand manipulation, you have read the script. And that alone changes everything. Once you see the script, you gain choice. Once you gain choice, you gain responsibility. No more blaming, no more autopilot. You decide what matters. You decide what deserves your energy. You write your own lines. Most people will never awaken. They will call this mindset cold, or detached, or unrealistic, but you know the truth. They are still following instructions. You are no longer playing a role, you are finally living.